I had the privilege a few weeks ago of speaking to some pastors in seminary. And one of the things I said to them is, while you're here learning how to pastor and you're learning how to preach and you're learning all these things that are really good, you better learn how to pray. Because you can be the best preacher in the world, but if your sermons aren't rooted in prayer, then you're just going to be saying some stuff. If you're not leading your church from a prayed-up life, then you're just going to be running an organization. And the reason you have to understand that is, as I said, behind prayer, if you pull back the curtain, you'll see supernatural realities at work that are trying to hinder the work of God. And you can't out-strategize the devil. You can't out-plan the devil. But you know what you can do? You can pray for the presence of God to come. It was a great day for me when I learned that the power to transform lives and to help people see God does not depend on my preparation time. I should prepare, and I do prepare. But guys, when I first started pastoring, I used to prepare sermons for like 30 hours. Can you imagine that? I was a complete nuisance to my family, trying to come up with the perfect introduction. Because I learned from some public speaking guru that the opening line is the prime real estate. And so I would agonize trying to come up with the perfect introduction. And then I heard the guru say, you got to know how to land the plane. And now the conclusion has to be even better, you know? Because if the intro's great, but the conclusion is bad, then people are like, well, he starts well, but the brother's a poor finisher. And I used to think, you know, sometimes I hear people still saying, like on Easter and Christmas Eve, oh, it has to be really good because this is my one chance to get someone to hear the gospel so that they can believe. It was a great day for me when I understood what Paul meant when he said in 2 Corinthians, the God of this world has blinded the eyes of unbelievers so that they cannot see the gospel and believe it. The God of the world has blinded them. That means my preaching won't take the blinders off. But if my preaching is rooted and grounded in prayer, then it's not just my words, but it's the Spirit of God taking a hold of my words and waging warfare on the unbelief that's keeping people from believing.